Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, my name is Tando Sitole. Please take the time to subscribe and welcome to another edition of Waterloo Wednesday. Today we're doing something very different, very calm, which is very surprising because I'm not a calm person. But makeup for me has always been something that makes me feel good on the inside and also makes me look good on the outside because ngeke sikwazi ukufana nenkinga zethu bawo. So today we're going to do some makeup therapy and have a little discussion about self-care, self-love. Recently I asked on my Instagram story, what was the hardest self-discovery that you made when you were trying to go on your self-love, your self-care journey? And I got quite a few responses. Most of them were girls, so which makes me wonder, do guys not have problems? Or do you guys not tell your boyfriends about me? Interesting. But anyways, let's get into the video. Number one, love yourself means losing people as well. Be careful of those that feed off of your insecurities. People in your life for a reason. You need to lose certain people sometimes to love yourself and to grow and for general self-development. Some people are in your life to teach you a lesson, and some people are in your life to stay, to help you grow. And you need to figure out these people. I've always found that in my life, I've always known when something was ending, or I've always felt like this feeling inside me, when someone was just supposed to be expelled from my life. And fighting that has caused more harm and more damage than anything else in my life. So it's learning again that actually losing people is not a bad thing. It's for growth, it's for self-development, and it needs to happen sometimes. You teach people how to treat you. And saying this, it doesn't mean overextend yourself, because at the end of the day, the girls that get it will get it, and the girls that don't will don't. You know what I'm saying? So if you're teaching someone and you're consistently showing someone something and you're consistently setting boundaries with someone and they're not getting it, they're not understanding it, then that is just another thing of, they need to be expelled is such a harsh word, but removed from your life. One of my friends sent me this post by Jeff Bezos, which was something along the lines of, when you set a boundary with someone, it's not because you don't want them in your life. If anything, it's because you want them in your life. And it's so true. Think about it. When I'm setting a boundary with you, I'm teaching you how to treat me. And by doing so, I'm saying to you, please stay in my life. Just, treat me like this, change this a bit. Don't say this when I'm around. It hurts my feelings. And that's because I want you in my life. I want you around more in my life. Because if I wanted you out of my life, you would leave. And I make that very obvious. Acceptance of our current situation. Now, this doesn't mean get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean get comfortable about where you're at right now. But if you think about it, if you don't make the most of your situation right here, right now, you're not going to be prepared enough for the big things. For me, with my body, with my eczema, I want so badly to get to a point where I'm like, fresh skin, looking good all the time. But I cannot do that unless I do the work in the place that I'm in right now. That's changing my diet, drinking more water, being consistent with my medications and my treatments. Then when I do get to a point of healing, it'll just be so much easier because I've learned the lessons and I've built the character here in this moment, in my current situation, that when I get to the future, it'll be even better, even smoother, even easier for me. Consistency is key. You have got to consistently choose yourself every single day. And of course, you'll have those days where you fall off. But even in those days, I promise you, if you do just one thing for yourself, one thing to show yourself love and affection, you're still being consistent, It's so easy to do that for other people. It's so easy to constantly be good towards other people. Why is it so hard for you? Why is it so hard for you? Think about that, and once you figure that out, or even if you've already started asking those questions, you're already in the right path of your self-love journey. Be disciplined in loving yourself. You need some internal work and self-reflection. And self-reflection. And you need to have a set action plan on how you're going to be disciplined and how you're going to show yourself love and affection every day. Again, being consistent and being disciplined goes hand in hand in this journey. It's not easy. You won't like what you find in your head, but you need to do it. This is something that I've only learned recently. I didn't know about it. But do you know that you can gaslight yourself? You can actually gaslight yourself. Don't talk down on yourself, even for the slightest things. When I make a silly mistake, I go, you're so dumb. I will catch myself in that moment. I'm like, actually, I'm not dumb. I'm smart. This was a one-time mistake. It'll never happen again. And if anything, I've learned something new. You know what I'm saying? You can easily forgive others, but you need to show yourself that same self-love, self-respect, and which is equal to what you give to other people. Healing is fully your responsibility, and this ain't cute, this ain't sweet, but it's the truth. Sometimes we need to slow down and figure out the healing that we need to do, because in that way, you can stop bleeding on other people and other people's relationships or relationships with other people. This can only come from within you, okay? And this is honestly, for me, it was so hard to realize, because had I known that putting myself in a particular situation would hurt me, I wouldn't have done it. Now I've got to do the work to fix me? It's not fun. But it's true. You need to figure out why you can't move on from certain things. Because most of the time when we can't heal from a particular aspect, it turns into something that you can't handle. You can't juggle these two things at the same time. You gotta heal first, figure out what makes you tick, your triggers and all that. Then love yourself afterwards. Because in figuring out your triggers and the things that make you tick, you know how to work around them to show yourself love. Again, show yourself the affection you give to others. We are social beings. We do this where we love other people, show them affection. But what about you? When was the last time you had a nice hot bath? Soft living. It's the little things, just like how people always say, it's the little things, this little affirmation that their partners and their friends show them. When was the last time you did the little things for yourself? You need to start thinking about that and do that more often. You've got to progress. And life is not about perfection, it's about progression. This, for me, is another thing that I am struggling with in my self-love journey. I have this stupid mentality of thinking that I need to be perfect at everything I do, even if I've never been in this situation before. I don't know why, but that's just how I am. And for me, I need to remind myself that, okay, I might slip up today. I might not have done this today, but every day I'm getting better than the person I was the day before. And finally, self-love and showing yourself love, care, and affection takes time. This whole process, everything that I've touched on in this video, it takes time. You need to be patient with yourself. Patience, because it really does take time. Anyways, that is the end from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was calming, if anything, and I hope and pray that I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah, 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 mwah.